Hi, good afternoon. How are you? Mr. Danny Chen. Hi, welcome to the second episode of Malaysian Airlines 48-hour stopover in Kuala Lumpur. This time, I'm going to bring you to a very special colonial restaurant for dinner, and then I'm going to show you much more Malaysian Malay food. But now we've just checked into the beautiful Majestic Hotel Kuala Lumpur. Hi, can I have a reservation for two English tea? All right, okay, that's great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, I just got ourselves a reservation for English tea at the Orchid Conservatory. It's really hard to get a table there, so I'm so excited. Oh, I thought it's some shriveled orchid, but it is not. It is actually monkey pots. And here is a very nice orchid conservatory where we're going to have our tea. And it's a very nice setting. It's kind of like having tea in a greenhouse. It's really cozy and comfy. And we're going to have a traditional English tea mixed with some local flavors as well.
Oh, right.
This is a scone with cream and jam.
Clotted cream and jam.
Yeah, clotted cream and jam. And then this is a cheesecake, mini cheesecake.
Yeah.
And there's an eclair.
Eclairs.
And then there's a
there's
muffin.
a berries, yeah. The berries tart.
Berries tart.
And then of course
fruit
you
cake,
have the
of course, a
traditional
fruit
English
cake. And
we have the
salmon sandwich.
salmon sandwiches. And the roast beef.
Roast beef and
Roast beef
cheese.
sandwiches. And then we have the chicken ham sandwiches.
Okay.
Yeah. And then over here we have the cheese ball.
Yeah, this is a cheese
Yeah.
ball.
This
Chicken
is the-
curry
yeah,
over
yeah.
or something like that. That's what they call it. And this one looks like what they call mohyang, the lobak.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like that. Probably it's beancurd wrapped with some chicken meat or something like that. I'm sure the tea tastes better also with this environment. Right?
I think the unique thing about this place, you get the, of course, it's slightly cooler as well, but
Yeah.
you get the fragrance of the orchid.
Yeah,
orchid,
you know.
you can really smell the
Right.
orchid. It feels very much fresher.
You know what I felt when I came in here? It's a greenhouse. It's a greenhouse.
Yeah,
you know?
correct.
Reminds me of like the Sound of Music. You know, you go in the greenhouse and sing
Yeah,
this
correct.
18 rainbow. The Majestic Hotel is an architectural masterpiece. It has the elements of neoclassical and Art Deco, which is still being retained since it was gazetted as a heritage site in the 1970s. And later on, I will show you also our National Mosque, which is another really beautiful piece of architecture. Behind me is the KTM building. KTM stands for Kereta Api Tanah Melayu, or the National Railway. And this is the administration office, and you can see the building is a really typical Moorish design building. It has the dome, the minarets, and also high arches. Opposite this building is the current railway station. It is no longer the main railway station because we have moved it to the KL Central. However, today it is still being used as one of the stops for the commuter line. One of the things you can do in this 48 hours in Kuala Lumpur as you stay in a Majestic hotel is to visit the National Mosque or the Masjid Negara. You'll probably be wondering why everyone is dressed in this purple garment. You have to make sure that you're dressed decently and you're covered. Otherwise, you would have to rent the garment before you enter the mosque. Looks like they have Wi-Fi here, so I'm going to upload some photos on my Instagram. Now, situated behind the National Mosque is the Heroes Mausoleum or Makam Pahlawan, and here we have a few of the most important individuals in our Malaysian history buried, and one of them is our ex-Prime Minister Tun Abdul Razak and also his deputy Tun Dr. Ismail. And in fact, these two individuals are the one who mooted the idea to have our own national airlines. We have reached the Bandaraya station, and this is close to Jalan Tuanku Abdul Rahman, which is the main shopping area for our Muslim friends, especially during this period where Hari Raya is just around the corner. There's a major shopping center and also many stalls selling textile, gold and whatever you want. And of course, not forgetting the bazaar Ramadan, where you'll find all the delicious food that you can get. Well, this is Aida. Aida is going to help me find a baju Melayu today. Right? I'm going to do some shopping myself, and I need a very nice baju Melayu for the upcoming Raya. Yeah, so Aida, you going to help me?
Yes, I'm going to make
Find one?
very, very good looking.
Yeah, a very nice color one. I like bright colors. So crazy.
This is my first time here.
During the Ramadan month, all these temporary stores are set up and to offer all sorts of delights, local food for breaking fast. So you'll find huge variety of food, some traditional, some newly invented, and so a lot of goodies. I love this. This is the ayam pecik, famous from Kelantan. Ni apa? Roti dia apa? Akok tu apa? Tak tahu. Ha? Wah, 你可以讲华语啊，厉害啊你。So one is 50 cent， 一起算4块，6小钱。小钱啊，等下，你是读中学是吧？不是啊，然后小学哦，就那对吧？就是这样。Fresh milk nak fresh milk. Ada yang dengan gula biasa tak? Habis. Oh habis. Okey, ini je. Okey lah, boleh lah dua. Now that we have done our shopping at the Bazaar Ramadan and we have bought all the goodies that we need, we are here now at the Coliseum Cafe to have our breakfast. We have reserved the table and I'm going to go and order food soon. This is the colonial restaurant that I was talking about. It was established since 1921. It's been around for the longest time ever, and it still retains its feel and its decor till today. And it's still very popular with locals. And here's where we get the best steak in town. Yep, and so we shall try that afterwards.
Please have the lamb shank.
Lamb
The
shank. Okay. Since this is bulan Ramadan, so we are waiting for the breakfast. So they're bringing forward all the food first. The appetizer, here we have just a salad and the stuffed crab. This is highly recommended in Coliseum. And we have ordered some steak, and that is served together with bread. This is a loaf of bread, but cut into big slices. We call this roti potong here. And it's usually a tradition for us to break fast with dates. In Malay, we call this korma. We still have a few more minutes to go before we can break fast. So we shall wait. It's breakfast time. Start with drink. Iced coffee. Dip in a salad sauce. Delicious. Got my beef ready. The steak is ready. Beautiful sizzling steak. It's one of the popular items on the menu. Shall try it. Really good. I know we had the big dinner just now at Coliseum when we had the buka puasa, but I'm kind of like hungry now. It's like 11:30, so and I'm craving for Nasi Lemak. And so where else? I'm here at Kampung Baru station, and I'm going to head down for Nasi Lemak Antarabangsa, and also there's going to be some bazaar there as well with a lot of goodies. So it's going to be a great supper. Soup celup. What's soup celup?
Apa ada, ikan ada.
Inti ikan ada. Glutinous rice, pulut, panggang roasted, and with the fish meat filling. Yeah. Fish. Yum. Semua is here. So anyway, you can choose what dishes you want on your nasi lemak. Of course, the popular thing about this place is the rice. It's really fragrant coconut rice. Hai, makan. Nak telur goreng. Rendang ayam.
Rendang ya Kak ya?
Okay, sikit. Okay. Rendang ayam dengan telur rebus.
Satu nak 3 beli 2 biasa ya.
Some of us are a little bit more greedy, so we will have other stuff on it. We have like this sambal sotong, cuttlefish, sambal, and then I have beef as well. And you can actually opt for a fried egg instead of a hard boiled egg. Okay, hashtag MH for the hours. The rice is cooked with coconut milk and a little bit of salt, and it's really savory and fragrant. We are back at the Majestic Hotel, Kuala Lumpur, and we have come to the end of the first day of our 48-hour stopover in Kuala Lumpur. And tomorrow I look forward to a fresh day starting at 4 a.m. in the morning, because we're going to do the sahur in the comfort of my beautiful room in the Majestic Hotel, and we're going to enjoy the sahur the way that we normally do it in Malaysia. Until then, good night. Good morning. It is 4 a.m. in the morning, and I've just got my sahur delivered to the room in a very neat tiffin carrier, and I wonder what's inside for breakfast. So let's take a look. You have to remove this carefully. Yes. Looks like there's it's a dal curry. Seems like a lot of dishes. So yeah, it's chicken. Let's leave that first. Fish. And fish crackers, I think, and sambal. There's a lot of food here. Voila, it's all set, and I'm ready to eat. It's a very generous portion to breakfast. Serve with rice and an array of dishes. So we try the soup first. It's oxtail soup, I think. Very yummy. Well, before we check out from the hotel on the second day of our 48-hour stopover in Kuala Lumpur, I'd like to show you this interesting place. Just a short walk away from the Majestic Hotel is the Islamic Art Museum. We are now inside the Islamic Art Museum. This place was built in 1998, and it is a big building, about 30,000 square meters, and it houses artifacts from all around the world, not only from the Middle East, but also from Southeast Asia, India, and China. As you can see, this building has got very beautiful architecture, especially from this dome here. This is an interesting display. This is a mosque from the Tang Dynasty in Xi'an, China. So you can see that the mosque actually has got the Chinese architecture instead of the usual Moorish design. Well, this is the famous Taj Mahal. This is located in Agra, India, and is built entirely by white marble. Now this is a model of the oldest mosque that you can find in Malaysia. It was situated in Kelantan, and apparently the mosque was built without nails. Amazing, isn't it? Here you can easily spend the entire morning at the Museum of Islamic Art, but we have come to the end of our episode of 48 Hours Stopover in Kuala Lumpur, brought to you by Malaysia Airlines. Until then, see ya.